Cliff. Cliff, wake up. It's time for you to get up. You had your rest. Now don't freak out. The situation ain't as bad as it looks, trust me. I just want to talk. And don't try anything stupid, please. I ain't in the mood. Listen, you're bound, and you can't speak neither. So don't try no screaming, and don't try no wiggling. I don't want to have to put a bullet in you. You got it? Good. Now listen and listen close. I told you not too long ago that you were in actual danger. Now that you're in a power position, it was only a matter of time. And, well, all I did here was to try and prove you a point. It did not take that much effort to kidnap you and bring you here under everyone's nose. I mean, if I was anyone else, I could have right-killed you just right now, before you even opened your eyes and looked at me. But I didn't, because that's not the point of this. I'm trying to show you that you're in danger, and that every moment that you don't have somebody like me watching your back is another moment that somebody like me will take you and shoot you in the back. It's not something you want, trust me. I've been there. So here's the deal. I'm going to ask a few questions, and then, if you don't freak out, I'll let you answer them for me. If you do begin to freak out, well, I've got my ways of getting the answers I need. Now listen, I don't want to resort to anything rash, so let's make this simple, and let's make this easy. You know more than you let on. And I know a lot of people in Westcreek know more than they let on, so I guess that's not exactly new news, but you're the easiest one to figure it out from, so. You willing to hear me out? Good. Fantastic. Then let's get started. Here's the deal. I kidnapped you here just to prove a point. Point proven. But I also need some information. As far as I'm aware, you are connected to this group of people who are responsible for kidnapping Scott. Am I wrong? Well, I don't think so. Issue is, I know that there's more people involved and I want to know who. Because if I get to know who's capable of doing all this, then I also know how to prevent myself and you from falling into their hands come they decide that they don't want you part of them no more. You understand? So here's a proposition for you. A, you make me your personal bodyguard with pay, of course. And also, if things need to be done on the down low, things that normal people don't want to have to take care of, I can take care of it. Discreetly. No one needs to know. And B, I want to know the names of the people associated with the kidnapping of Scott. And then, after that, you should be relatively free to go. Maybe. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the tape on your mouth. And you're not going to scream or I'm going to stab you. Alright? That's not pleasant. Okay? So here we go. There.
Okay.
So now answer me the first question. Will you let me protect you from people like me?
First, can I have some water?
Soon. I don't have anything in here right now.
What was your question again?
Will you let me work in the shadows for you to prevent people like me getting a hold of you in the future?
Honestly, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. It doesn't.
Keeps you out of danger, keeps you out of harm's way, and it keeps me out of the limelight as well. It gives me something to do, and it gives me a steady income. Keeps my folks that live around here on the map. See, the point is, if I don't have a job or anything to do with anything in Westcreek, well, the people, they can get rid of me just as easily. And I don't want that. Not yet. I got things to do here. And, well, people I enjoy actually being around. So I intend to stay for quite a while. And to do that, I need to make a name for myself while also not making a name for myself. You let me protect you and keep your ass out of harm's way, then I kind of killed 2 birds with 14 stones. You understand me?
I hear you. I too also have people that count on me, depend on me, people I want to be close to. I intend
I
to stay
understand.
close to those people too. And it's like I told you when I first came to your camp with Aurora. I told you and I are cut from the same cloth. I want to be on your good side. I want you on my good side. Question is, how do you expect me to be so cool about that after you kidnapped me out of my own house?
There's some things that you need to understand about this life, Cliff. It ain't pretty. It never was. It never will be. In this West, it doesn't matter if you're West. It doesn't matter if you're South, North, wherever. People want you dead if you're within a position of power that you yourself appointed in. And I've dealt with government types like you. Strong, hardy leaders. That's you, Cliff. You are a leader. But what leaders fail to understand is they are nothing without a group, without people they can't trust. If you don't have that kind of people, then you're just a target. And what better way to make you understand that you're a target than show you that it was so easy to just take you away from Westcreek? Nobody even watched me going into camp. No questions asked, no eyes batted. Hell, the people even in my own camp don't know you're here. You are truly godly alone in this West. Nobody's come to save you. And if I had ill intents, nobody would have. But of course, I'm not here to kill you, and I won't if you don't fuss up.
Sorry, could we go back a little? Did I actually manage to convince you that I'm not like my family back home?
I know your family just as well as you know your family. I've been with them for maybe even longer. Listen, you ain't like them. I know that now. You're far, far, far away from them. You're a hopeful deviation from the family. And I intend to keep you on that path. But to do so, I need you to, you know, be alive to walk that path. I want to help you, and I want you to help me. We can't do that if we don't work together, Cliff.
I agree. I do.
Right.
Sorry, you kind of
Um,
caught me between a lot of important things lately.
well, I don't want to know too much about none of that, and none of that concerns me. What does concern me, though, however, is something else. That group responsible for kidnapping Scott. I want names. I need a lead, something, anything, everything. I know that some of these people are your close friends, but you got to understand this is necessary for not only your safety, but also mine. I've got people to look after too.
What
So
even
you need to fess up.
what even makes you think that it's some sort of group to begin with? I told you myself. You came and confronted me on my porch.
Cliff, I've heard things. I know things. More people than just you are involved. I already know that Aurora's involved somehow. I know that you're involved. Salem's getting more information as I see fit. The rest of my crew are keeping their eye out. It's only a matter of time before we find them.
Leave
And I know that this isn't a two-person job either.
leave Aurora out of this. She doesn't she shouldn't be caught up in this.
I wouldn't have to if you just fess up and tell me who it is. I'm not gonna go hunting for them, Cliff. I don't intend on taking them out. I don't give a shit about Scott. What I'm concerned about is the safety of me, myself, and my people. And now, if things work out, you. I mean, who's to say that these people will trust you for this long, even if it is Aurora? What if they do it to you too? It's only a matter of time, Cliff. When people have this kind of power, the ability to make people disappear whenever they want, they can, and they will, get power hungry. It only takes one opinion to change and sway their minds. One disagreement. I want to be there to stop that when it happens. But to do that, I need to know who's involved.
Fuck's sake. Fine. There is a group. It's myself, Aurora, the owners of Farm Ranch, Livia and Clara. There's Yule, Oliver, Faye, and
God damn.
what?
You got half of Westcreek working for this group.
It's not.
They too?
It's not
I
nearly
shouldn't have
half.
took you.
Town's growing every day. We were just.
There's a lot of people.
I get how it can look that way. Listen, at first we were just citizens. We just saw that we all agreed with one another that we all came from a place that we had wanted nothing to do with. West Creek was supposed to be a fresh start for us. And then when we saw someone like Scott in charge, it just got us talking. It got us sharing coffee, sharing drinks. Things were said, things were done. No one had ill intent. I made sure of that. I didn't want to kill nobody. What we did is we removed Scott from office and we put him somewhere not that far away.
Where?
Beneath the power plant just outside of town. There's a holding cell. We feed him, give him water.
It's noble. All right, it is. Wanted to make a change, and knowing that you have no power to make that change forces your hand to do things you wish you didn't have to do. I get it. I really do. But with this many people, with this many minds and this many opinions that can be swayed, it only takes one person to understand that they have this power. To completely remove somebody from mayoral position by force, that's not something that can go lightly. And once they get a grasp on their minds that they are able to just do that whenever they want, it's only a matter of time until you say something that they disagree with and you're in the same cell, Scott. I ain't gonna let that happen. Not no more, not no how. Starting today. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna unbind your arms, but I'm gonna keep you here if that's fine. It's dangerous out there, and I need to go check up on Scott and make sure that things are checking out with your story.
Sonny,
I also need to make.
I'm the
You don't
mayor.
understand.
I need to be out there. I told
You
you I got
can't be.
people counting on me. I got to be out there.
Listen, Cliff. Do me just one more day, all right? I ain't gonna keep you here long. This isn't. This is for your own good. I'm not forcing you. If you want to leave, that's fine, but you gotta understand. Trust me. I just know something's wrong.
How can you be sure?
I mean, until I make 100% certain of your story's correct and check on the people involved, see that they're not doing shit right now as we speak, I can't be sure that they're not already plotting to take you out.
No, they're not. They're good people. We're not assassins. We're not bad people. We're not crooks and
Cliff,
thieves.
you're not an assassin, and you're not bad people. But you don't know these people,
I
Cliff.
do. I've known them longer. I've known them longer
You
than
don't
you
know them
maybe.
long enough.
I do. They're good people. They're farmers, bar owners, people that know how to work architecture. They're just normal, good-hearted, good-working people.
And good working people are the kind of people that can kidnap a mayor in broad daylight.
We didn't do it in broad daylight, is the thing. I told you it happened during that fucking musical.
That was even worse than broad daylight. Everybody was there. I mean, aside from me, but you get the point. That was a public event, Cliff. Imagine what they're capable of doing from the shadows.
I see where you're coming
Listen, I
from.
understand. I understand you trust them. All right, I really do. But trust ain't where I come from. We don't grow it where I come from, and you know that for a fact because where I come from is where you come from. Now you may see things differently, and that's fine. Keep your beliefs, please do, because they make me miserable. But also leave the protecting to me, and I'm here to protect you. So just trust me. Just stay here one more day. All it takes.
Fine. One day.
One.
And besides, how are we even gonna get this thing to work? You being my bodyguard. I already have a sheriff. I thought about hiring a deputy, but
I'm not sure. I just know if I have something above ground, something people can see me for as official, people will not suspect me for anything that I do below ground. The dark, dangerous things that you don't want other people finding out about. It's merely a job title, not a position. Whether you call me a bodyguard or a postman, it doesn't matter. Chef, don't care. But I needed something official to slap my title onto, so when people are looking into my darker side, they can't find it.
so be it. And I'm sure we'll figure out the details.
Anyway,
You gonna?
yeah, just don't play dumb here.
I'm not. Thank you.
Listen, you're free to move around, do what you want to do. Hell, if you need to call me, call me. I don't care. I'm just not far. I'll bring you some water, some real good food, none of that prison shit, promise you. But stay here one more day. Let it all die down out there. Who knows what's lurking and who knows who's after you.
What'd you do with
I
my
just got a
things?
bad feeling.
What'd you do with my things? My jacket?
Just in a backpack, not too far ago. I'll grab it, retrieve it for you soon.
Okay. I suppose this will just have to be.
All right. Feel free to explore. I know there's a lot to see.
Yeah. Sure.
And Cliff, trust me. Let me help you.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'll be back. Cliff, Cliff,
Yeah.
Cliff, Cliff.
What?
All right. Listen,
What is it?
I couldn't tell you. I had to wait until this morning. I couldn't tell you last night, but shit.
What?
The Scott, you told me where they were.
Yeah, he's under the power plant. You find him?
Well, I intended to. See, the issue was I did what I told you I was going to do. I did a bit of reconnaissance. I blended into the crowd a little bit. I was just existing, right? Trying to overhear anything interesting, trying to find anything interesting, especially about the group of people you talked to me about. But when I ended off the night, pitch black, no witnesses, headed off to Scott's hotel room, let's just say. I went down there. He's not there.
You, are you sure it's not a hotel room we put him in? It's a cell. There's iron bars. There's a
I
toilet in there.
it's sarcasm. Yes, I know there was bars.
Go
Not
down the
there.
hallway, past like the meeting room with all these portraits in the room.
Yes, gone.
That don't make fucking lick of sense. Who would?
Listen, I thought for sure I was. It's fine. They just moved him somewhere I didn't know why. Couldn't figure it out.
No, no, that
But then
was
I thought to myself, no, because I was around the group the entire time, watching them from a distance, listening in on their conversations. They couldn't have done it.
listen,
I
Scott.
knew where every single one of them were.
Listen. Scott. He told me. Sorry, not Scott. Fuck. They
Wait,
what?
but I wasn't keeping an eye on everyone. Maybe they did just move him.
No, no. Listen. Yes, we were supposed to move him, but that wasn't supposed to happen for another couple days. See, not a lot of people know about this, but Livia asked if uh, if I could help officiate a wedding for her and Claire. It's supposed to be this big dinner out in East Creek, wedding here at the docks in Westcreek. I was just helping set it up, but they wasn't supposed to move Scott until after that. That's not. I don't even know what day it is. They couldn't have moved him already. And if they didn't move him as a group, it had to have been Thay. Thay's gotten very attached to Scott. We had a talk about it.
Are you
Unfortunately,
kidding me? They was not attached to Scott. They were telling me how much they disliked him.
that can't be right. Thay's been telling our group that we were wrong for doing what we did.
Well, that doesn't matter now. Where's Scott at? There's got to be. Do you know the location they were supposed to move them to?
They was just gonna put him on like a horseback and just there's a town that they knew about a couple miles, 10 miles out or something like that. But I don't know. I've been here this whole time.
Listen, something doesn't bleed right about this.
No
Cliff,
shit.
listen, man. I'm gonna have to keep you here for a few more.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Cliff, you need to understand.
It's been how many
This
days
is
now?
real thing.
It's been like
Uh,
2 days I've been here. I'm their mayor. Sonny, come on. You gotta let me
Cliff,
go.
Cliff. This isn't about me, and this is certainly not about you. All right, this is bigger. I ain't trying to get you kidnapped now. Maybe. Listen to me. What if it wasn't them? Hmm?
Who was it?
What if it wasn't they? What if it wasn't anybody in your little club of misfits?
No one even knows that room I told you about exists besides you. No one else has that knowledge.
How are you supposed to know that?
Because I
If it
know
was
that
so
place
easy
was
for me
built
to get
for
the
us.
information,
I gave you the information. You didn't just find out. You didn't just follow anybody
but I
down there.
still got the information.
I think you're thinking
How
too
many
big of
of
it.
your other friends? How many of your other friends are not willing to talk about this? Hmm?
Probably enough for good reason. Especially now if you come out asking me and I've been missing. And now Scott's missing. How do you think they're going to react to you?
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
They don't like you, Sonny. I told you
They
that.
don't know me, Cliff.
That makes you even worse. The only
Well,
one
they
who
don't have the jurisdiction to do anything about it.
the only one in my group of friends that even has a little bit of lacking about you is Thay. The rest of them, they know that you're a threat, and to them, you are. You're not to me. I know who you are. You know who I am. You told me as such. I've told you as such. We're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Well, then you understand why I'm making this decision.
Yes, but what the fuck do you think's gonna happen? You go knock on people's doors and asking around. While I'm gone, Scott's gone.
That's the thing. I ain't asking nobody. I ain't knocking on any doors.
So what?
You don't understand how this works. I've got my ways.
Faye. Am I right?
They's an option. But I've got my own methods of getting the things that I need. Like I said, I'm on top of it. Consider this my first act as your personal bodyguard. I'm here to protect you, and that's what I'm going to do, Cliff. And if that means that you have to stay in this dingy little shit basement for a couple more days, then so be it. I'm sorry. Okay, I really am. But I'm taking good care of you, man. And I don't have a choice here. Okay? If I let you out there and you're gone the moment I turn around, that's on me. And then not only am I dealing with the, you know, allegations that I'm the one kidnapping everybody, including Scott, but now I have nobody to back me up for it either. Okay? So not only are you my ticket to keeping people off my ass, but I also have a duty to protect you as well. That's 2 for 0 right there, Cliff. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to keep you here. And more importantly, I'm sorry that I have to keep you away from the ones you care about. But I got no choice.
I don't want to miss that wedding.
I don't think you can afford to either. I'm thinking I'm thinking I keep you until the wedding. The wedding is public. It's loud. It's noisy. There is no way in hell they're going to take you during that time. But the wedding itself is iffy at best. Is there anything after the wedding?
Yeah, there's that dinner in East Creek. I don't know much about who's even putting it together now, but that was the idea. It's supposed to be a new venue that opened up there. They wanted to do a little dinner celebratory thing. That's public. More public than the wedding. The wedding isn't so public, I don't think. It's mostly invite only. But like I said, West Creek is mostly really friendly. A lot of new people have come around. There's good people here. The people that are hosting it, the group that I work with to deal with Scott, they're good people. I need you to hear
New
that from me.
faces of people that I don't understand. Listen, that doesn't matter. You're going to make it to that dinner. I got an idea. But I need to make sure that you make it to that dinner. That's the plan. That way you can cover my ass when they start asking questions.
Why don't you just take me
And
there
you
then?
can. Maybe. I'm still thinking about it, but all I know is you're making it to that dinner. That's the idea.
I want to be there for the
But
wedding, not that dinner. I could care less about the dinner. That's not the wedding. They wouldn't even be having that wedding if it weren't for me. And I care about those two that are getting wed. I reckon they're already looking for me right now. Do you even know?
I don't know. I'm going to find out. Listen, the wedding isn't off until what? 2 days? 3? Something like that? So
You tell
listen,
me.
I'm going to just keep you here for the time being. All right? Just for a couple more days. At most. And if nothing comes up, nothing strange happens, you'll be free to go to the wedding. I'll even attend with you, and I'll watch over you, make sure nothing happens that I can't get ahead of. And then you're going to the dinner. Clear my name. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything will work out. If not, I'm not sure. All I know is right now I've got to go see if I can cook up any information about where Scott might be right now. I'm going to ride out the outer area of Westcreek, see if I can't spot any horses in the distance with a mysterious, shady, small figure with a tall hat. Until then, I'm going to keep you here, all right?
Alright.
Listen, I'll bring more amenities, make it a little bit less miserable. I understand this isn't exactly 5-star living, but just a few more days. That's all I ask of you. I know it's a lot, but man, I don't think we got a choice at this point.
If you're right, and someone else that I don't vouch for is behind this, then yeah, we do have a problem. But like I said, there were already plans to move Scott, Faye, Kara, and Clara. We're supposed to go move him to another town, 10 miles out, just like I told you. I'm not holding anything from you.
Well,
Maybe
then,
they already
my
did.
first act of figuring everything out is I'm going to go track down Faye, and I'm going to find out whether they did it or not.
I thought
They is my closest companion within the group.
I thought Faye was like your informant. Wouldn't you have already known that this was already supposed to happen?
I haven't seen Faye ever since I told him to clear out of camp before I kidnapped you.
Oh, so Faye knew about that, huh?
Faye doesn't know about that yet.
Faye was in my office the day I got kidnapped by you. I was
Well,
talking to a whole lot of people. I was just heading home after a long day of work.
that doesn't mean anybody knows about your disappearance. Like I said to you a couple days ago, Cliff, you are alone here. Nobody knows where you are.
Where
And that means my closest allies, too.
where even is here?
Or just in my camp, in my mind. I promise you, you're not far from Westcreek.
Great. All right. You go do your sleuthing, what have you. I'm not
Well,
going anywhere.
first I need to track down Thay, then I need to go and comb the outer perimeter, see if I can see anything. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You know the plan. Just sit tight and I'll be back soon.
I sure hope you tell me everything, especially if you're gonna actually be my bodyguard after all this is said and done.
Cliff, like I said, you can trust me, and by God, I mean it. All right? We'll pull through.
Yeah, all right.
Just give me some time.
Sure.
See you soon.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find they anywhere. I don't know where to look. I haven't been able to find the horse around the perimeter. It's been a rough few days. People are silent. They're not talking, nothing.
What about Andreas? Or Livia?
Nothing. I haven't heard nothing from nobody. I heard that there's a huge stir going around in town, and I can't figure out what it is.
It's the wedding, right? I didn't miss it.
It's something to do with the wedding. I didn't get invited. I didn't see it. And without you there, I never got it. Listen, you could still make it to the dinner, but something's off. Something's really off, and I don't trust it.
You said I'd be making it to the dinner. To the wedding. I don't want to go to the dinner without the wedding. I want to go to the wedding.
Listen, something's going on with the. Well, hold on. Did you hear that?
No, what?
Sonny,
That. Hold on.
Sonny,
Stay here. Don't move.
Sonny. Ugh,
What? What? What's going on? What?
there's so much trouble going on.
I heard.
Faye's gone for some reason. Everyone thinks that they kidnapped Livia and Cliff.
What? Wait, no, that's not right. That. I told you to stay in the. God damn it, Cliff.
I heard.
Have you had Cliff this whole time?
Yes, but it was for a good reason. I'm not
Aurora
actually.
thinks that Faye kidnapped them.
They didn't do anything. I haven't seen they in a while.
Now everyone, Aurora and Clara, want Faye in prison.
What did they
Yes.
I don't know. They think that Faye had something to do with Livia's disappearance and yours,
Wait,
but clearly not.
What happened to Livia?
Yeah,
What do
where's
you mean
Livia? What are you
she
talking about?
disappeared?
I don't know. She didn't appear at the wedding.
The wedding
Nobody's
happened?
seen her. Yeah, well, sorta.
Christ.
Okay, hold on. Let's slow down just real quick. Hold on. So, Livia disappeared during the wedding. That's what I've been hearing all about.
Not during
story.
the wedding. She didn't even show up.
Okay, and then now they's being blamed for both that and the disappearance of Cliff, which was me.
But what happened with Scott then?
I don't know. Is Scott gone?
Listen, Salem, Scott is being held prisoner somewhere under the city, all right? And I know the individuals responsible. Point is, Scott was kidnapped again by an unknown party, all right? And we're trying to figure out what's going on. So not only is Scott missing, more missing, but now they is gone, Livy's gone, and everybody thinks that they was responsible for Cliff and Livia.
Yes. They just went into the desert that way. We lost track of them. We went to the church on that hill. I don't want to go back there.
That's not good.
Faye mentioned
All right.
about a church on a hill. Ain't that the one we're
Salem.
supposed to... What did I say?
I don't. I've seen it in the distance. It's not something I've ever been near. It gives me a weird feeling. Listen, Salem. Here's the deal. You're gonna ride with me. We're gonna go find Faye. You're going back into the goddamn cell. You're complicating things, Cliff.
I can help. I know this place.
No, you're better off here. Just do this for me, man. I'll be back.
Fine, whatever.
Okay.
If we bring back Faye before Cliff ever comes back, Aurora's gonna raise hell.
How is she? Is she okay?
She sounds upset.
Listen,
Like
they'll know
real
about,
upset.
I'd be too.
they'll know about Cliff soon enough. I promise you. It'll all come to light, and it'll clear both my name and Faye's. But more importantly, I need to make sure that Faye isn't in danger. Okay, I was not there for them when they were attacked by bandits outside of camp before. They held their own well enough, but I wasn't there, and I felt bad. And I want to be there this time, so saddle up, and let's go goddamn find her.
Okay.
Fine,
Alright, Cliff, I'll see you soon, man.
yeah, alright. Whatever. But sorry we had to see each other this way, Miss Salem. And thanks, Sonny, I guess.
I'll be back for you. And Salem, don't go blabbermouthing
About what?
about everything. Come on.
Okay.
Saddle up. Let's go. You got
Let's
horses?
go. No, I barely have anything.
We'll find some. Come on.